Hi everyone, it's Amy Pryor back today with another tutorial for you all. Today I'm just going to do a start to finish layout for you, showing how I create my background and layers. These are the things that people seem to be asking me to show, so I'll try and make this a quicker video than my usual. We've got lots of Flourish with a Bling today. I am of course not going to use 8 Flourish with a Bling products on one page. However, I think I could utilize any, if not some of these. So I've got this pile here ready. I also have some Flourish with the Bling flowers. I just chose some browns and whites and creams because I want to be able to colour them if I need to. And I've got papers, photos and everything for a very Christmassy layout today. I am not usually one to use themed papers, but I have got the December C'est Magnifique kit, and it's full of these fabulous papers from Inkado that were just absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely need to use them. So I'm going to do a very Christmassy layout for you today. Now I've chosen this as my background paper. I usually start off my background with something that is very plain. If I can't find a really plain, light background paper to start with, I'll use cardstock because I want to create the background that works for me. I also have dozens of papers here from Inkado range, and I've also got, there's Kaisercraft papers in here from the St. Nicholas collection. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use at the moment, but this is how I start off any layout. I just grab a pile of papers. I have things that match, so I've got this resist paper, a canvas from Prima. I've got these fabulous My Mind's Eye chipboard stickers. Then I have a huge pile of flowers here next to me that are all kind of the right colours to go with my Flourish with the Bling ones. I have got other bits like lace, borders and lace and high swap trimmings. I've got buttons and pinwheels and resin and doilies and you name it. I have gone through my stash, well, not my whole stash, but I've just grabbed piles of things that I thought could work with this layout, and then I'll just start going to town and layer it all together. I really try not to think too much about the process, because if I think too much about the products, if I think too much about any part of it, it actually becomes work for me and I no longer enjoy it. So it's really important for me to be able to just pick up stuff and go. So grab a few things that I think will match, even things that might not match perfectly at the moment. I also got this little hourglass wood veneer. I think it's from Prima. It was in the kit from C'est Magnifique, but I think it's cute because my layout is actually photos of my daughters when they first are opening their Christmas presents a few years back. So I think that will be good. Something about the time they first open their presents. So first thing I do is kind of work out how my layout is going to be. Now I'll just put this stuff to the side. A bit of a holly here. Okay, so I want this to be my background. I'm fairly certain about that. Now I've got these brick chipboard from Blue Fern Studios, which are absolutely fabulous. And also I am assuming that this is Blue Fern Studios as well. Forgive me if I'm wrong. but this was also in the kit and I think it's adorable. So I'm thinking that I want to put 5 photos on this layout, which is kind of a massive feat for me. So I'm thinking if these ones go down here like so, kind of that there. More brickwork here and here. So I'm kind of building a sketch in my mind, I guess, of how this layout's going to be and how I can fit all these photos in. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Now these photos do not match the papers at all. I don't ever think about that. I know it's kind of one of the first things you're taught in scrapbooking is to match your papers to photos and the things that our kids are wearing, and I know scrapbookers who actually make their children wear certain clothing to match certain papers that they know have just come out. And I used to be that person, but it's the process of me not thinking and overthinking things has just led me to get to the point where I just scrapbook anything, whatever comes to me, and it never looks bad. So I've got that's about my layout. Now I've got these from Heidi Swap as well, which I think I'm going to use here somewhere, but we'll think about that later. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so first thing I want to do is pick my, actually before I pick up the papers, I'm actually going to do some background work and paint this chipboard because it's going to take a bit to dry. So I'm just going to get my giant pile of papers over here. One really good tip that I have when you're working with layers and you're just starting out, you're not really comfortable with doing the layers yet. One thing that I used to do would be grab my mobile and take a photo. So I'd put all my layout, everything as I thought I wanted the layout to be without glue, and then I would snap a photo on my phone so I could just see it, sit my phone next to me and glue all back down without stressing. Alright, so for my background, I'm actually going to use this. This is the Flourish with a Bling Jessie Cherry Red Flourish. I'm actually going to use this as a mask. I'm just going to open this one. Now these are self-adhesive, so they're going to stick if I apply any kind of pressure. So the idea is I just want to kind of slap it down and move it around without letting the adhesive cling, I guess. So make that one there. So I'm just going to do more there. Now I'm just using Heidi Swap Gold. Okay, so I'm going to use this Kaisercraft stamp. I'm just going to do some brown stamping random. This is like a French script. Okay, Okay, so now I'll move on and decorate the chipboard. Now, chosen the Flourish of the Bling that I'm going to use. I'm just finishing layering this up. I'll start sticking this all down.